What's up, guys? We're back once again. We're going to be talking about Digimon episode 38. So, if you guys have already seen the episode, then stick around. If you haven't and you don't want to be spoiled, then I do recommend you guys click off the video while you can. This is going to be your only option as well as your only chance. So, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, you guys have already been warned. This episode pretty much leaves off right where the episode previous did. We do see where Matt is being chased by an unknown Digimon and being targeted, and then once we see him unfortunately just can't handle it. He's about ready to be targeted, and then we see where Joe and Gamamon basically come in and they help with a massive spring blast, and they explain where they've been this entire time. And of course, Matt's like, okay, here's your clothes. And then we see Joe say, oh, well, thank you. And they explain everything to him, and he says, well, I'm going to need some help. So he basically explains about what happened between him and Gabumon, that he was trying to help other Digimon as well as Gabumon, and they explained that they couldn't do this on their own because they were having a massive issue with all these Digimon attacking and trying to control the Digimon in the area. So basically what they planned on doing was that they were going to try to help them escape, but then Gabumon and Matt got separated, and then he got strung up by this Digimon that is trying to suck out the energy and basically put it into evil energy. And basically they do come up with an idea to help them, and as soon as that happens, we see where Matt and the rest of the gang pretty much says, okay, this is what we're going to do. So basically we see where Joe and Gabumon basically come up with an idea to help Matt basically use them as a distraction, so that way he can get on the top of the mountain and be able to help Gabumon before he does unfortunately become something like basically just a ball of energy. And we do see where he does become a ball of energy, and we do notice that he has been trying to like hold off, and then Matt is trying to go up there, and we do see some flashbacks of how Matt met Gabumon in the beginning, because we don't know necessarily how he did, but he did win. Of course, he was before his first stage. How Matt says, I don't want nothing to do with you, I just want to leave, and he follows him, and then Matt protects him, and then Gabumon protects him, it evolves, and that's how their friendship began. And then we also see, of course, Ty, Izzy, TK, and the rest of the gang. Everybody's eating, trying to basically relax before they go on to the next mission and trying to find Joe and Matt. And TK informs the gang that, of course, that they don't always hear from them, from Matt, because he lives with their father and he lives with their mother. So that's the reason why that they're not always around one another, because of obviously a divorce. They just haven't said that yet. They just said that TK said that there was a massive fight, and so he went to live with their mother, and Matt went to go live with their father. Then it goes back to Matt trying to go up the mountain, and as soon as this Digimon gives a huge, massive wave of possibly mind control or something to control the Digimon, we see where Joe comes up with an idea to basically just start spitting out different knowledge that he knows about different times and dates and different numbers, and it actually works to where the Digimon actually start listening to Joe and not to this massive other Digimon. And we do see where Matt finally gets the courage as well as the stamina to go up the mountain and be able to try to save Gabumon. And we do see where he admits that Gabumon was his first friend. He's able to save Gabumon, and then at the same time they're able to evolve and go up against this Digimon that has been controlling this area for however long. And of course we see a massive battle with Garurumon, and we see this other one. So it was really cool seeing Garurumon again. He's literally one of my favorite characters of Digimon. One of my favorite Digimon, and just seeing this battle was really cool, because again, Matt is literally probably one of my favorite characters. You know, obviously him and I had the same name, but overall I did enjoy this episode. I found it to be very interesting. I found it to be finally they're finally going into detail about, of course, how these two met. And of course Matt's been in the digital world longer than anybody in this storyline. He was not with the group when they all went together like there was in the original series, but it was really cool to see how they met, that he was the first one, how he admits that Gabumon is pretty much his only friend and his first friend. And then of course right at the very end where they're explaining how he went up the mountain and Joe is finally trying to relax him while everybody else basically is about to arrive. TK yells, and of course Matt sees them, and then we see the rest of the gang showing up, and that's how the episode ends. So overall, like I said, the episode was very action-packed. It was very insightful to get information about what was going on with Matt when he arrived, how he met Gabumon, how they became friends, and how their relationship relationship has grown from then to now and will continue to grow further on into the series. So overall, like I said, I did enjoy the episode. If you guys did not go see it, go check it out. It is online. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments down below. You guys ready for more Digimon? I do enjoy doing these reviews for you guys. I do enjoy your continued support. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing. Leave down below as normal. Leave a big fat like on the video. It helps me out, helps you guys out. Helps me out to put more videos for you guys, as well as click the notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload. Once again, your support is always thanked, and I continue to keep going for you guys, and I will always see you on the very next video.